Hi, this is Veronica Jackson and welcome to today's Tax and Business Matters. Today, let us continue our discussion on how to know if you've received all your tax forms. There are a couple of statements you might need for your tax records, but because of the intricacies of the financial arrangements they cover, the documents do not always arrive before the April filing deadline. Now let us enumerate the late arriving forms. Form 5498, any contributions made during the calendar year to any individual retirement accounts are reported on this form. The 5498 shows traditional IRA contributions that might be deductible on your tax return, as well as any rollovers, including a direct rollover to a traditional IRA, made during the last tax year. It also reports amounts recharacterized from one type of IRA to another. It notes any amounts converted from a traditional IRA, simplified employer pension or savings incentive match plan for employees to a Roth IRA, because these savings plans allow contributions up until the April 15th tax filing deadline. Form 5498s for these accounts aren't due to taxpayers until May 31st. You should, however, get a statement of each account's fair market value in early February. You don't need it to file your return, but keep it for your records. It will be helpful when you begin taking money out of these accounts and need to calculate any taxes. Form 5498 TESA, contributions to Coverdell Education Savings Accounts, formerly known as Education IRA, previously were reported on Form 5498, but these plans now are tracked on this statement. The youngster named as account beneficiary should get a copy of this document by April 30th. Schedule K1, finally, if you received money from an estate, trust, partnership or S-corporation last year, you should get a Schedule K1. However, because of the complexity of many of these arrangements, account managers tend to send out K1s later in the tax season, sometimes not until after the April filing deadline. Because you do need to know this amount of K1 income to file your return, consider getting IRS Form 4868, Application for Automatic Extension of Time to File. Filing this form, along with any tax you estimate you might owe, will give you 6 more months to get all your tax statements in hand. Those are all the forms. When they arrive, check them. As your various tax statements come in, don't just stuff them in a drawer and forget them until April. Take a few minutes to look over all your tax forms as you get them. This will give you an idea of what your tax liability, or refund, will be. And you'll be reassured that you're getting all the right information you need to complete your return. You also need to check for errors as soon as the forms arrive so you can get them corrected in plenty of tax filing time. If a W-2 or 1099 statement is wrong, erroneous income, more interest on a savings account than was actually received, a pension payout listed as taxable when it shouldn't be, you'll need to contact the form issuer and get the information corrected as soon as possible. Just as important, make sure they send you, the IRS, a copy of the corrected document. Without it, any IRS questions on your tax return could result in post-filing headaches. That ends our discussion on how to know if you've received all your tax forms. You can check on more IRS tax tips on our website, www.howtodouryourowntaxes.com. Please join us again next time as we give you more valuable IRS tax tips here on Tax and Business Matters. This is Veronica Jackson saying goodbye, and have a nice day.